Out to the 25-yard line.
Tip stole.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Manning. The throw. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Hits the crease. He's at the touchdown, Texas. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the... And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Longhorn! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. Right down the boulevard. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower. And we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game. And it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Manning. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
Man, this defense is dialed and already forced one interception, had a chance right there to get another one. Everything this offense does so far, they are reading it, breaking on it.
Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. Just keeps slinging it. Here comes the heat. He uncorks one deep. Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Thinking about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. Texas. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. But not before that completion gets them 30+. The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Gonna run it. It's Durham. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. LSU quick to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Makes the grab. It's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, LSU. All even up after that one. Basically a brand new game.
And with a tie, guess what? Back to the offense. Back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been humming.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets him to the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. To the air, it's Manning. Looking left. Got his man. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Burnt Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Fires to the right. It's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
The offense changing the play. Going up top again. Under fire. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Running back searching for a hole.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Okay, 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets a block. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires on the move. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Unloads it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. Release to the back. It's complete to the left. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Wingo. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Longhorns are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the back. Fakes the catch. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durham. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Spits it out to the back. All by himself. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. The Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. That's caught. It's Anderson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. LSU right back to the line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Breaks into the open. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end, that speed off the edge?
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Wide open downfield. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On 4th down, trying to find his man. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, trying to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dive.
He's taking the shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This has been a tight one. 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying play action. There's the pressure. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Throws for the tight end. He's got it. First down and more. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Rushes on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. 2nd down now after the sack. Making side adjustments here. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Dumps it to the back. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
They might need a telescope to find the first down marker, but they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll send the back in motion. On fourth down, looking to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away, and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a...
There he goes. Runs through a tackle. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Tigers! And with that, when they jump on top here in the second half.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Yeah, finding their guys down the...
He'll take the deep shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Buys a little extra time. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Catch in the middle, it's Wingo. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Throws toward the end zone. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Got room on the return. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown LSU!
And there's something you don't see often. A 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get, at minimum, tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
And he puts through the extra point.
Texas, 28.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the returner will be knocked down. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Gets the back moving. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the big fella. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Makes the catch. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on third down. Throws to the wideout. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Release to the back. He's got his man, makes the grab. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Buying some time. On the move, he fires. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Back to pass, it's Manning. He got it! They will score! Touchdown, Texas! On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
Texas.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. Makes a move. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's second. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Here comes the Texas offense. To the ground with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
To the air, it's Manning. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Quarterback making checks. Shotgun snap on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Wingo. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Baxter. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Got to find a completion on this one. Into the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown, and we might just have overtime on our hands.
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
To throw, it's Manning. Pressure coming. It's incomplete, and the try for 2 and the attempt to take the lead does not work in the final seconds. Lining up for the onside kick, just a few seconds to play, and they will need a miracle. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. #1 team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent. And this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving ahead.
Yeah, so you got to
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. Gets it out to the 20 and up. Yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
On the set.
He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's French. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Going to take a shot on second and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the first down and still on his feet. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Touchdown, Eagles. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off on the ground, a 67-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Back to throw. It's Vasco. On over the middle. It's Smith. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. He gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
The Flames are flying down the field. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So
turning it on. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Flames.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Oh, and it hits the left upright. No good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he's not going to take the touchback. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's French. Under fire. That's caught. It's Dallas. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second.
7, 6.
So first down here as they go back to work. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Looking to throw again. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide, and I can throw them the football, and they can make a play over top of somebody.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Back to pass, it's French. Unloads to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Liberty. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll return it. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Georgia Southern in a hurry. To the air, it's French. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Rifles it down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
I just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find...
Gonna take a shot. And that ball is hauled in inside the 30. offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around. And this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
And I just love the offense managing the clock in that situation, David. There was absolutely no panic. Calm, cool, and collected all the way down the field, scoring the touchdown, and now giving themselves an opportunity to take the lead in here after.
And the other side of that coin, Palmer, is the defense, man. Like, we got to keep them in bounds. We got to make sure we're not giving up big plays. They can throw it over the middle of the field. The clock's our friend, and they didn't execute good enough down the stretch of that drive to force a field goal.
And the extra point is good.
Georgia Southern.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show.
With the score, Georgia Southern 14, Liberty 13.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready.
Oh, there's the ball. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Oh, he's got some space. The 10. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Then perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Gray. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Back to throw, it's Vasco. Fires it incomplete.
Brings up second down.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
He'll set up to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Skips away from pressure. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Flames.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we driving back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
He's into the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. We'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Quarterback making adjustments. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's complete. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Looking to throw, it's French. Here's a heat. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And that is just what you want. You get a first and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss. Put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Here comes the option. And the ball's out there after it. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
When you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out and defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell. Had the running back taken care of, too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
Got it in the middle. It's held. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. To the air, it's French. Grabbed in the middle, it's Dallas. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Throws to the tight end. Big guy smells it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Wants to throw again. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. One more yard on this 2nd down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Wants to go up top. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
21.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Basco. Lets it fly. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Kane. At the 35, he's loose. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally. And the Flames with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. A strike downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him arms set up.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the court.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Liberty!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. They still need a touchdown and two-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the fourth. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Okay, Justy, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, Dave, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football game.
Makes the grab. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
To throw, it's French. Snagged out of the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Georgia Southern in a hurry. On third down, he drops the throw. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown, it is a dagger in this game.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game. But the offense did their job.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick.
27.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
And back to the air on second down. Throwing on the run. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with the loss. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.